What was it that made you want to do Room, and what drew you to that?
I realized that Room was my own opportunity to relive my childhood from my mother's perspective. When I moved to Los Angeles at 7 years old with my mom and my little sister, we lived in this very small room, and the bed came out of the wall and we had very few things. My dad had asked for a divorce. My mom didn't have a job. She didn't know how we were going to make it and didn't know how to break the news to me and my sister. But my memory of it was I had my mom all to myself. I could bounce off of the walls. When the bed came down, it meant the whole room was a trampoline. I felt like I was the luckiest kid in the world. I lived in a bounce house. And it wasn't until much later in my life where I was able to really feel so much gratitude for my mom and that protection and that love, that safety that I felt in that place. And I found myself just on my knees almost every day calling her, apologizing for all that I didn't know, all that I couldn't understand as a kid, all of the ways that she was patient and loving, and all the ways that a mother is silent and you don't understand how much is in that silence until you're much older.
What's some of the best advice that you've gotten that you would pass on?
I'm so happy to have gotten over the awkwardness of those teen years, of just that awful devastation of looking in the mirror and going, this is what I get? This is the lot that I get? And now I look in the mirror and I'm like, this is what I get? This is what I get? This is so cool. I feel so grateful to be a woman right now. I feel so grateful that I've stuck to what I believe in and that I've taken a path that was sometimes harder, but it's what felt right. What
is the oddest thing you've had to do to prepare for a role?
I don't know if I would consider this like extreme prep, but I did have to sit on a cake on an episode of United States of Terror, and to try and like spend 30 minutes discussing frosting placement so that when I sat down it squished in a way that was acceptable for TV was kind of devastating. There was a part of me that was like, this is so like feminist, but I'm still trying to figure out how it was. I don't think it was actually. I think in the end it was just me alone in my trailer, you know, tissuing off frosting between my cheeks.